I always say that together we're stronger. And while I know that I've helped a lot of you to improve your English because I've seen the very nice comments and the emails that I get from you guys, a lot of you have also helped me to improve what I do as well. And it's part of the reason that I really love my job. It's because we all lift each other up. And I think it really shows the power of community. So today I wanted to take a minute and share some of the ways that the students in the community have helped speak English with Christina. About 2 years ago or so, I wanted to make it simple for you guys to practice speaking because for so many of you, you told me that your biggest obstacle was, I don't have anybody to practice with. And so I was thinking very practically when I created the Faster Fluency Conversation Club. But after the first groups in the club, I talked to some of the members personally about, what they liked in the club and what helped them to learn best. Because one of the things that I learned in my neurolanguage training is that you learn better when you and the teacher decide together what to learn and how to learn it. And it's why I'm always talking to you guys to ask you questions about what you need to learn, about how you enjoy learning. So I reached out to some of the members of the Fluency Club to talk with them about their experience.
Exciting thing I find in this conversation club, it's I get to know different people from all around the world and to get to know about their culture and exchange each other our knowledge and our culture and to discuss different topics.
And while I was thinking that they would appreciate, especially just the fact that they could practice speaking, I was really surprised when a lot of things students said were about, there's no judgment in the club. I don't feel embarrassed if I make mistakes because we're all there to learn. And also I can connect with people from different cultures and different countries, and it's really fantastic. So understanding this, we then decided to make it a point to really promote a positive learning environment, diversity in memberships and maybe beliefs and, just points of view in the club so that people would feel like they were in a safe environment to practice speaking and to share things from their country and their culture. And starting with that simple, suggestion from students, over the years, Fluency Club has really evolved and it's very different today from when it started thanks to the students. So how did the students help to shape the Faster Fluency Conversation Club? From the start, we always had a specific conversation topic of the week. This way it was structured conversations. But then over time, the participants started suggesting topics that they wanted to include. Very interesting topics like how to manage time, updates about what's happening in your country, or even one topic dedicated to the future perfect simple tense and how to use it, or rather like, do we really need to learn this tense? And it started with just 3 sessions each week. Then we increased it to 4, and then we increased it to 5, but we never increased the price because we saw more and more students coming into the program because they were telling other friends and colleagues about it. And the students really loved exchanging and understanding accents from around the world, but they also wanted to understand, to work on being able to understand native speakers more. So following that suggestion with the teachers, we put our heads together and said, how can we do this? And we decided to create a special Faster Fluency Conversation Club podcast. And I think it was a student who suggested the podcast format, but we thought it was such a good idea. And now we've been producing a Faster Fluency Conversation Club podcast for a few months now. Of course, we always added the transcript so you can see what you hear, because if it's with native speakers, sometimes it can be very fast. And then also we thought, well, they've got the transcript, but how can we make the transcript more useful? And so now we're also highlighting vocabulary to help you to notice the interesting and the useful expressions that you hear in the podcast. Because when you notice something, of course, you can learn it better. So we point it out to you. And then the student said, well, this is great, but what do I do with this vocabulary? Of course, you can try to use it in your conversations, but then we also realized that, repetition helps you to remember. So we created flashcards to help the members to, just study and learn these expressions so that they can try to place them in the conversations when they come to the sessions. And so then also the student said, it's great that we have the Fluency Club leader, the teacher in there to help us and to answer our questions, but sometimes we need more time to have maybe a more detailed answer or deeper answer. And so this past month, we started trying something new, which was live question and answer sessions with me for members of the club, where they could submit a question, come onto the session on Zoom with me, and then get an answer. And we really take the time to go through their questions. And, it helps them to better understand something that they realized they need help with. And for me, I'm just happy to help you guys also, and to come and hang out with you and to help you over Zoom, maybe in a more personal way than with just the episodes on YouTube. And, just I guess as a conclusion, if we look at, when I started the Faster Fluency Conversation Club, it was 3 sessions per week. We had the topic of conversation, and you got a few activities to help you prepare. But now, thanks to feedback and suggestions from the community, it's now 5 sessions a week. There's one every day of the working week. Plus there's a podcast with the transcript, with the highlighted vocabulary and the flashcards. You still get the activities, of course, to help you prepare. And also, I get the chance to help you out more personally with live question and answer sessions twice a month. And all of that is really thanks to you guys. Thanks to the members of the Faster Fluency Conversation Club who helped us to really create this program, which is so much better now than what we created or what I created at the beginning. And so I just want to say thank you, because, without you guys, you guys helped me to become better also. And so, like I said at the beginning, together we're stronger. And this is just one example of how much you guys have helped me and Speak English with Christina to become better. Now, I would love to hear from you. What is something valuable that you have learned thanks to Speak English with Christina? Maybe it's something from the Faster Fluency Conversation Club if you're a member of that. Maybe it's from a course or from a coaching program that you did. Or maybe it's, something from the free episodes or the blog posts. It doesn't matter. But I would love to hear what's one valuable thing that I have helped you to learn, because your comment is going to also help me to better understand the topics that you're interested in, just to make everything better for you and for me also. All right, you guys, thanks a lot. I'm looking forward to reading your stories and your comments below, and I'll see you next week. Have a good one. Bye.